Alright, we've got another list here. These are the top 10 worst states for quality of life. Let's go through it and just hope that Oklahoma is not one of them. Number 10 is Arizona. The heat is bad and the ozone pollution is even worse. So if you ever visit, put yourself in a plastic bubble and try not to roll off the Grand Canyon. Number 9 is Kansas. You know, I watched this movie once about this girl from Kansas. Yeah, she wanted to get the F out of there. I don't remember what it's called. They say Kansas has some of the worst childcare, so that's pretty sad. Also, King Ramses has been known to curse people from Kansas, so I don't think I'll be vacationing there. 8 is Louisiana, which has some of the worst crime rates in the US. But I mean, this is the home state of Ellen DeGeneres, Lil Wayne, and Randy Jackson. And who wouldn't want to punch one of them in the face? Plus, there's a large obesity rate, and yeah, Katrina probably ruined its reputation a lot. Number 7 is Missouri, which is where Andy's from. What do you got to say about that? What's that? You're glad I took you out of that state? Oh, well, no wonder it's on this list. Missouri is said to have some of the worst voting rights, so I don't know why you're complaining. You sure don't vote. But I guess you can't spell Missouri without misery. Number 6, it's Tennessee. I think they said it's the 3rd most violent state, and you know, it's the state where they outlawed drag, so it's run by a lot of bigots. But we know a bunch of successful country singers cut their teeth in Tennessee. So if you're from Tennessee, get yourself a Get Fiddle and shoot for the stars. And maybe get some really big breast implants. Sometimes it works. Number 5, it's good old Arkansas. It's the 2nd most violent state. Number 1 was New Mexico, which is not even on this list. How? How is it not on this list? Breaking Bad must have been pretty misleading. They're also pretty homophobic. They might be the closest thing to those stereotypical yokels we see on TV. Hopefully there's no inbreeding. No! Number 4 is Oklahoma. Oklahoma has, I'm not sure I can say it on TikTok, when a pregnant woman stops being pregnant without giving birth. Yeah, the outline of that probably got it high on this list. Oklahoma's also got the 3rd highest obesity rate. And I'll just ask you, am I one of the lucky ones? I should have worn black. But if I wore black, I'd be covered in chihuahua hair. Number 3 is Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Well, apparently not so sweet. It has poor voting rights and the worst wage policies in the nation. Where the skies are so depressing. Number 2 is Indiana, and all of a sudden, Stranger Things is starting to make sense to me. It's the absolute worst when it comes to childcare. So mama, don't let your babies grow up to be Hoosiers. And speaking of cowboys, number 1, it's Texas. Boy, that's a lot of miserable people. And Texans always seem so prideful. Or maybe I'm just comparing them to Sandy. Texas is at the bottom of the list when it comes to healthcare, and they're also pretty homophobic. Which is bad because there are a lot of gay people in Texas. It's the spirit of the Alamo. They had some skeletons in their closet. Alright everybody, thanks for watching, and if you live in any of these states, I want you to have an extra good day. And if you don't, have a regular good day.